right, looks like I gotta dig up this stump. I remeasured everything, 24, 24. It is right at this dang stump. So, looks like today, I'm about to dig this post hole. Hopefully not all day. But, let's see if we can get this stump up here. There's a root. I guess what we can do is start digging away from it like that. Oh man. Starting to see some roots. Oh yeah, we're gonna have it here real shortly. A little bit more digging. Might not even need chainsaw. You ready? Not quite. Oh yeah, that wasn't too bad. So here's our 24, and the hole is pretty much right on the edge of that. I think that should be good right there, just the edge of the post here. So hole is pretty big, enough for that bottom right there. I think that is quite big enough. This is going to be a lot more digging than these other posts because they were quite a bit skinnier. This one's quite big, kind of like that one, but that one's rooted. So I didn't have to dig a post over that one, but this one, we got to do some digging. Once I get my post hole in here and we get this big boy stood up, then we'll probably put up another line. That way when I'm putting the dirt bag in there and leveling it and getting it where I want it, I'll have my lines to show me, kind of like I used with them to stand them up in place. So, guess I'll take me a sip of tea and get back to digging. And this is kind of just right on the edge here. So, I'm definitely going to want a post 16 from that one to here and 16 from that one to here, because this is going to be the frame on my building floor here. And so I guess I got to dig around this one too, see how deep it is, and possibly cut it out of the way with the chainsaw. This is like 4 different trees here, so I should be able to dig them and kind of remove one at a time and dig around them. It's going to be a lot of work, but all right, well, this one is turning out to be very challenging here. there are roots just all up under there. These trees right here, I guess it's 3, but really it was like 4 because one was grown in 2. I don't know, it might have been like 5. I think, I can't remember how many were growing here, but they grew together. This one right here seems pretty deep down. And man, I gotta come this way. I measured and my 16 is about right here. Right in there somewhere. So I gotta come out this way more. Keep digging. I blew all the stuff out with the blower to clean it up so I can kind of see what I'm doing, but this one's gonna be a challenge. And I hadn't really dug that one anymore yet. I decided to go ahead and work on this one a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while messing with this one. Oh, this is some unbelievable stuff right here. Wow. I'm just continuing to dig to see. I don't know, man. It seems like that root is just way down in there. Wow. I'm trying to at least dig here around this bend here and just, maybe if I dig deep enough, I could just, I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep digging and see, but I'm hoping I'm just gonna be able to maybe cut this out of the way. I just can't believe how deep they're going down. So I'm just kind of digging as much as I can to make some of this stuff visible. Wow, man. I was not planning on doing this today, but if I want my post here, I mean, I think really I can just cut this kind of out. I'm just gonna have to really dole up a dang chain and have to sharpen it, but I'm gonna just try to cut this out. Because really, I just only need like maybe 6 inches of this out of my way, I think. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. Just kind of dig around these roots. And I keep hitting roots further down too, though, so I'm digging around them too. So you see that root? That's a root that I'm cutting into there. Cutting into a piece there. Like, it's just non-ending roots because there's so many different trees together that they're just grown everywhere. There's a root, and then it seems like that's dirt in there a little bit. I think I might actually go get some water and pour it on here, and that'll kind of clean it up a little bit. Maybe give me an idea of, and clean it up for the chainsaw. I really don't want to mess up one of my chains with this freaking clay and dirt and stuff. Shared this on Facebook, and somebody's like, why don't you just burn it? And I'm like, dang, why don't I just burn it? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start a fire in here and see if we can burn this thing out. Be a lot more fun than digging anyway. I'm gonna drill just a few holes in here just to maybe help the fire get through. But we're about to start a fire. I'm gonna start it with some fat wood in a couple spots, put some firewood in here, and see if we can get this thing burning good. What's up, Timber? One thing I gotta go fetch, I should have grabbed, is my dang torch. But there's a piece of fatwood stump right here. Highly flammable. So we're about to get this thing cooking. If I don't chop my fingers off, even if I do, we'll still keep cooking. Oh, yeah. Have a nice natural fire and relax for a night or two. Oh yeah, it smells good. Ugh. I need to sharpen this old dull axe. Put a couple pieces in this hole, a couple pieces in that hole. Now we need some firewood. We're gonna get this flaming. Woo! Here we go. All right, I think we're on our way to getting some hot coals down in there. Get this thing going hot. See how long this thing takes to burn out. I'm sure it's gonna take I'm guessing at least until tomorrow around this time possibly, because I'm sure the stump is pretty dang wet. It's got dirt and clay all around it. So we'll see. But hey, I'd rather wait 2 days and sit here and dig this thing all day and dull up a chainsaw chain. Well, I think I got that loaded up and burning good enough to take me a tea break. I've been loading this up forever. I done filled it with wood like a few times, the holes, burnt that. Then I refilled it and just covered it with wood. I'm just starting a big old fire over it. I'm gonna let this burn down some and maybe load it up one more time. I don't know, but this is probably where I'm cooking dinner tonight. More than likely some brunch again. I did me some turkey fajitas last night again. I love fajitas. I'm surprised God didn't make me Mexican, because I love them jalapenos and Mexican food, boy. But I love me some breakfast too. So I think I might do like maybe like a turkey burger, steak, you know, like a breakfast steak with some eggs on the side, maybe some A1. Sounds all right. I hope the stump's burning. I can't see it. It's so hot and it's down there. So I hope it's burning. Seems like it's getting a little breezy, and I'm making the fire bigger, putting some bigger branches on it. So I figure I might want to move some of these leaves back, just to be on the safe side. And it's gonna make it look a lot nicer. So, dang right. Playing around, doing some multitasking, and I get a break from labor. I kind of like using a blower. Man, I had held one of these since I was a kid. Dang. I used to ride my bike to town to get one of these things. Oh, Mountain Dew. That's back when Mountain Dew was actually really good. It ain't like that corn syrup it is now. It was actually wonderful back then when it came in a bottle. That reminds me of my grandpa, Tom Welch. He used to always have a 2-liter Mountain Dew on the counter. And I used to ask my grandma if I could have some of his Mountain Dew because I knew it was his. But I remember opening it and the fizz would just pop out of the bottle. And you could smell it. It smelled really good. Good old days. A little bit more, and I'll have this whole area cleared out for another 5 or 10 minutes. That way when the wind, if the breeze blows this way, it ain't gonna catch no leaves on fire. All right, there we go. I blew it out. Man, the breeze, as you can see, it's blowing that way a little bit right now, but it got a little stronger little breezes. And I was looking at all them leaves out here, so that worried me a little, so I decided I'd go ahead and eliminate the worry, eliminate the threat. So I blew all this out here. That way any flying fireflies won't really catch nothing on fire. And I blew it way down there, all the way to that pile in the ravine or whatever you call it down there, valley. So I got it as far away as it seems safe now. Shouldn't blow too far. I don't think we have any serious wind coming, but We still burning. It is hot. Look, that thing's almost all the way full. A hot coal there. I'm gonna keep loading it on here, and hopefully we'll have these things burn out of here. Oh yeah, look at all that hotness in there. Oh yeah. How you like that, Stump? How do you like that? Got a little bit of heat on it. Oh yeah. Hopefully I don't get any dirt in here, but we're cooking on the ground. There's my big old freaking turkey steak. There we go. Let this side cook pretty good. Yeah, I might end up with a couple pieces of dirt in here, but you know, it is what it is. That's a nice little spot right there. Let that heat up for, I don't know, 30 seconds, not long, and then I'll take it off. Stump is burning. To believe. I can't really tell to see in there, but I think it's burning. All right, I don't want this thing cooking too dang fast. Oh man, spawn part already. Oh yeah, there we go. Need to put a little bit of seasonings on here. That's one good thing about this cast iron, it stays hot enough for a while you do your thing, still cooking. Gave it the lean to, so my eggs stay to one side. I have to say my turkey, it is not staying a burger. It kind of is breaking apart, but that works for me. It's still gonna be yummy. Added a bunch of seasonings on it. Pretty much all that I got here, I added all those on both sides. So this ought to turn out pretty delish. Didn't stay a patty, but it'll still do the trick. My eggs ain't the most beautifulest, but it's a nice plump of 3 eggs right there. I'm gonna enjoy it. Threw a little bit of A1 on top. It's in my belly, and then I'll go get a bunch more branches and throw it on here and burn them all again. I'm gonna keep this thing burning probably till I go to bed later. Oh yeah, let's kill her with the A1. Eggs ain't bad at all either. They ain't pretty, but they ain't bad. What I really should have did was turn this into a burrito. What? What you barking at? Man, I sure wish I'd have got a shot of this pile before I started. It was at least like twice as high, if not more. And I've been throwing this on these stumps and burning it real hot. So not only am I taking care of a stump, I'm doing some yard cleaning. So I'm gotta get this flamed up again. There's still some hot coals in there, so I hope this is working. This stump still looks about the same size, so I'm not sure. It'll be dark here pretty soon. Pretty much cut it in half again. I'll probably drag the rest of that over here. And I need to find some like other firewood and stuff to throw on here once that burns down. I know when I go to sleep, I'd like to have it where it burns hot, nice and hot for at least a while. But dude, that is real hot. Whew. I was actually planning on burning that pile during the winter because that them pine branches and stuff, they burn so hot, obviously. But I got other piles too, so we got plenty of to burn. That was kind of the closest and the hottest. I'm really trying to get rid of this dang stump, like in a hurry. We got framing to do. Oh yeah. Brought me a chair. Oh. Now that's a nice fire. I have a feeling we put a nice nice dent in this stump. We'll see. It's still got quite a bit of time to sit there and smolder and burn, so all night. Took a shower, washed off. Now this feels great. Nice and relaxing. I guess I'll probably sit back, watch a couple videos, and enjoy this fire for, I don't know, an hour or so, and then I'll lay it down and we'll check on this thing in the morning and see what it looks like. Still got us a nice fire this morning. Honestly, looking at this thing, I hope it burnt a lot down under there. Going under the stump, I'm hoping. But as far as the top, I mean, it don't look like it did a super... It doesn't look like it did a huge amount of burning on the top. But I'm really hoping it's burned around down under. It's gonna be quite a while before I can tell, actually. But it's pretty chilly this morning, so I got me a nice fire to hang out this morning while drinking me a couple cups of coffee. And I'm taking it super easy today, man. I'm taking it super easy. I don't know, I might even just keep this fire burning and just keep trying to burn the dang stump. I don't know. As far as labor, I'll drag some wood and branches and stuff to burn, but I think I'm taking a day off finally. I woke up this morning pretty beat up. Reload. I guess we're just gonna keep on burning. At least maybe stack it up like this a couple more times. I don't know. I know we're definitely drying these stumps out for sure, so. Been hanging out by this thing all day. I actually cooked dinner on this thing again. For brunch, actually. Just still keeping it going. Making sure I get rid of this stump good before it goes out. I've enjoyed the whole day off. Haven't done anything but really just feed this fire and just relaxing. It's been real nice, and just taking a day off, not busting my butt or doing anything dangerous. number 2, day number 3. More coffee. Seems like we're burning it pretty good. I should have turned the camera on before I loaded it back up with wood again, but man, I was cold. It's been, I don't know, I think it was like possibly, I don't know, it was cold last night. I didn't check the weather, but I think it could have possibly been in like the 40s. And this morning too, so I was ready for some fire, coffee, but we're gonna burn this again. Yeah, boy. Third night. It's a chilly night too, so it's a perfect night for a fire. So I've taken 2 days off now, just chilling. I mean, I've done a little bit of stuff. I've been kind of moving stuff around the property, getting it ready for winter, just in case, I don't know. Just, I've been not really doing the labor. I've just been getting stuff together and moving some stuff around that I've been meaning to do today. And just taking it easy for 2 days now. It's felt great, just take it easy. My body needed it. It feels so nice. I'm wearing a hoodie. I love this type of weather. I'm wearing a hoodie. Still wearing some shorts and flip-flops. But this feels great. Look at this beautifulness. We're on our way to be standing up some more posts here. It's been a nice couple days off burning a stump. Now I'm trying to get back in it and get motivated, start building again. All right, now I need to roll this thing. Oh yeah. Whoa. There we go. Do it again. Go ahead and do a second coat on the bottoms because I know that end grain wants to suck it up in there, so it's nice to give it a couple coats because that's going to be underground for a long time. Oh yeah. Oh, where do I want this? Kind of want it out of my way of the lines, but at the same time, all right there. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll start a fire right there by that other stump. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a nice looking hole. This has been burning for 3 days. at least 3 days. So now I'm gonna start digging these coals out. I'll start me another fire right there, just enjoy. The weather's getting nice for fire. So I'll put these hot coals right here by this other real dead stump. That's another big stump right there. Old and dry, that'll burn up today. That's way bigger than it was. So I think that's gonna work. That root right there is still kind of going, well, that root, I don't know. I gotta dig more, see what's under there, but I'm thinking this is good. I think this is gonna be good, because when I'm looking at this post, this little pole here going to that tree, my hole is right there on the inside, kind of where I want it. So looks like we're good. I just hope we're good this way to our 16 foot there, but I think we are. And I still got to dig this one. So that's what I'm doing. Look at that big old pile of dirt. Good Lord. And all that dirt came out of this freaking hole. But look, we got it up to about, that side's showing like 34 inches. So that's 3 foot. I kept on digging. I want this post hole to be huge and deep, because that's going to be a pretty heavy post that I'm going to be having to move around and situate in this hole. So now I just got to work out dragging this thing over here, which means I'm going to have to get the truck back here and figure out what trees I'm going to use. The post is over here. I got to drag it this way towards the hole. So I got these trees over here. I'm thinking maybe I'll leave it in that tree where it's at. I'll move this one maybe maybe to that one here, and that'll kind of give me a good angle. Another meal, y'all, over the stump fire here. I've been enjoying cooking over this stump fire, but we got us some chicken, some taters. This kind of, I ain't really cooking it too fast. I'm just putting it over the fire for a little bit till it starts sizzling. And then I remove it again. I've done that 5 or 6 times now. So trying not to burn it. I'm trying to cook it good, but not necessarily fry the crap out of it. But looks like it's working.